Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Seriously, how are you doing? Like, how are you actually doing? My friend, Livspiration, tagged me in the quarantine tag, which I haven't done one of these types of videos in so long, so I have the questions on my phone, so we will go through this. So, okay, there's dogs fighting in the background, so hopefully they stop soon. So, question number 1 is, what's one thing you miss / wish you did before? I miss going to a restaurant, having someone serve you, having a glass of wine, sitting there at the bar, talking to strangers, having these really long, deep conversations with strangers. Yeah, I really miss that. I miss restaurants, I miss bars, I miss jazz clubs, I miss bookstores, I miss going to art museums, I miss coffee shops, I miss a lot of things. And it's funny because as an introvert, a lot of people are saying, oh, introverts are fine during all of this, this is their dream, they just want to be alone, it's fine for them. The thing is, introverts enjoy solitude and being alone, and we're energized by being alone, but I like being alone in other places, if that makes sense. I don't like being home, stuck at home. So that's that. Question number 2. What's the first thing you're doing when this is over? Going to Olivia's house for dinner. Easy. 3. What's the hardest part about social distancing? I think for me, the hardest part is, I think, just having a lack of human connection, because when we're in public, everyone's kind of avoiding eye contact and keeping to themselves and just very much like afraid of each other, even more so than before, because New York can be very, everyone's to themselves doing their own thing, but now more than ever, everyone's just very avoidant. Question number 4, describe your mood in one word. I guess just peaceful and calm, and I started this whole situation being very anxious and very stressed, but I think I've become very peaceful with everything. Question number 5, Spotify or Netflix? I mean, I don't really use Spotify, I use Apple Music, and Netflix, I don't know. Can I say neither? Can I say YouTube? I guess Netflix. Alright, question number 6, the last tune you played. Actually, okay, next is the last show you watched. I don't really watch shows, honestly, so I don't really remember. The last movie I watched was Willy Wonka. Me and my roommate watched Willy Wonka last night, the original, so I haven't really watched a show though in a while. Number 8, got a quarantine ritual. I'm not a very structured type of person, but I guess doing Liturgy of the Hours is the only ritual I do each day, and then drinking my coffee. Yeah, other than that, it's just every day is what I want it to be. I'm still working from home 9:30 to 5:30, so I still work all day, and then other than that, it's whatever I want it to be. Number 9, sweatpants or leggings? Definitely sweatpants. Number 10, anything you want to achieve during this quarantine? I really want to learn Spanish. I took a Spanish 4 years in high school, and I've been practicing. I have the Duolingo app, and every Sunday I've been going to the Spanish Mass. So I go to Mass to help live stream the Masses, and I've been going to English Mass and then Spanish Mass. And that's been really helping me just be immersed. I want to come out of this being more comfortable with Spanish, which I am so far, so that's good. Question number 11, what's your quarantine snack? So for some reason I've been craving cheese and crackers, and at nighttime I love to have cheese, crackers, and a glass of wine, so that's my quarantine snack. Number 12, what scares you the most? Definitely someone really close to me who might get it. Anyone who's close to me really suffering from this is my biggest fear, or a family member passing away. Question number 13. Are you reading? If so, what chapter are you on? I've been reading a lot of different books actually. One of them is Fathers of the Church. I forget who wrote it, but it's about the early church fathers, and because there's this course I've been doing that goes along with it. Super interesting. And then I've been reading 33 Days to Morning Glory, which is more of like a prayer. Not really like a book. It is a book though. And then I've been reading Essentialism by Greg McKeown, I think that's his name. But I bought this book before all of this happened, and I find that it's so relevant right now, so I'm so glad I bought it, so I've been reading that. Number 14, who's the last person you spoke to? I FaceTimed my sister Hillary last night. Oh, and obviously in person, the last person I spoke to was my roommate Bridget, and the last person I spoke to on FaceTime or the phone was my sister Hillary. Question number 15, what's one non-tech thing you can't live without? I'm gonna copy Libspiration's answer on this and say coffee. Number 16, what's your battery level at? Oh, right now it's about 50%. I don't have the percentages on because I find that if I have the number percentages on, it's just gonna make me scrutinize and stress over it too much, so I just have the bar. And I'm like, okay, I'm pretty good right now, so it looks about halfway. Question number 17, any silver linings in this? Actually, there's a lot of silver linings for me. I feel almost guilty in a way because I'm really loving how life slowed down. Some of the things I wanted to do for this year were grow in my relationship with God, grow in my prayer life, have more quiet time, journal more, learn Spanish, have just some of the stresses of my life taken off my plate. And it's a weird, in a way, answer to prayer that all of this happened, and I hate saying that because I know it's such a horrible time for so many people. But for me, there's been a lot of silver linings, and it's a really beautiful time, even though it is hard. It's a good time to catch up with old family members, friends, FaceTime calls, just seeing how everyone's doing, feeling very connected to humanity in such a unique way that we've never been connected like this before, all of us together. But I will say, I saw something on Facebook recently where it was, we're not all in the same boat, we're all in the same shipwreck. Or no, we're not all in the same boat, we're all in the same storm. So some people's boats are comfortable and luxurious and safe. And then meanwhile, some people's boats are shipwrecked. So it's not fair to say we're all in the same boat because we're really not. We're all going through so many different things on many different levels. Not to minimize anyone's pain or suffering, that like we all have some kind of grief and some kind of something hard we're going through in different ways, but on different levels, if that makes sense. Okay, so since it's a tag video, apparently we're supposed to tag people. I am going to tag Everette, Hamlette, the Frank Fryer, and Mel. So I got ideas for who to tag from my YouTube channel list. And I'll say ZingZongTV as well, my little brother Mikey, who doesn't really make videos anymore, but I'm forcing him to do this anyway. So you guys are next. I challenge you to do the quarantine tag, so looking forward to seeing your videos. And hopefully everyone is getting through this okay on whatever boat you're in right now. And thank you for watching.